everyone, and welcome to another YouTube video. I am Hype the Commentator, and thank you all for joining me today. We are less than a day from Clash the Castle 2024 taking place in Glasgow, Scotland, home of the Scottish warrior Drew McIntyre, who looks to regain the World Heavyweight Championship as he takes on the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. But before that, we are going to go back to Clash of the Castle 2022, the first Clash of the Castle that took place in Cardiff, Wales. I'm talking about this heavy-hitting bout between two warriors, the Ring General Gunther and the Celtic warrior Sheamus for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. What about this was? So let's not waste more time. Let's get right into it. The champion and the challenger stoically looking at each other. Meanwhile, the Brawling Brutes and Imperium going at it in the corners, just in the center of the ring. They don't even care. There's just chaos going on around them. But they just look at each other. This is a big match feel. And now the ring has been cleared of the Brawling Brutes and Imperium. But these two are locked on each other. This is going to be a heavy-hitting battle. But what a moonsault from Butch. Taking out Vinci and Kaiser. But still have not moved Sheamus and Gunther. And now the official back in the ring. The bell is rung. This match is underway. And now things are picking up between these two. Just had to wait before the bell was rung to really slug it out in the center of the ring with Gunther with these thunderous chops to the Celtic warrior Sheamus. Sheamus with these clubbing blows to fight back at the ring general. Sheamus has won just about every single championship there is to win here in the WWE. Winning his first WWE Championship back at TLC 2009 against John Cena. And Sheamus fighting back at Gunther. Sheamus has yet to win the Intercontinental Championship and looks to do it here tonight, but gets caught with a big boot from Gunther. Sheamus is going to really have to fight for this one. We know that Sheamus loves to fight. Whenever he's around, it's always fight night. And Gunther looking to pick Sheamus up. Sheamus counters with a suplex of his own. Sheamus gets one over on Gunther right there. And now Sheamus in the driver's seat, but Gunther in the corner fights back with these boots to the midsection of Sheamus. Sheamus has really done it all. And like I said, it's that Intercontinental Championship that's been holding Sheamus high over his head. You know, it's just there, but he's not. He just hasn't been quite able to get it. And now this is his big opportunity here in front of 60,000 cheering, screaming fans in attendance here in Cardiff. Think of 10 beats of the bottom, but Gunther fighting back now with an elbow to the back of Gunther to fight Gunther off. Oh, one for the 10 beats of battering. Again, Gunther able to drop down and break free. Great counter from the ring general. And Sheamus now fighting back at Gunther. Gonna send him into the steps. Shoulder first into the steel steps. And Sheamus now has control over the champion. This is a big deal for Sheamus to be in control right now. Get the early lead. Break down your opponent as much as you can, especially when you have an opponent like Gunther, who is so tough, so powerful. And, oh no. Sheamus now is Gunther for the 10 beats of the bottom again, except this time in the opposite way. Gunther inside the ring, Sheamus on the ring apron. Gunther once again trying to fight back with everything he's got because he knows this isn't going to be pretty. This is going to leave a mark on his chest, and he's trying to fight back. And Gunther does able to turn things around with a heavy forearm to Sheamus. Sheamus blocks with a forearm of his own. And now a clubbing right gets back in the ring. And now Gunther counter sends Sheamus in the corner with a thunderous chop to the chest. The sound of that, that's going to leave a mark. That second one, not any prettier. And Sheamus gets the boots up, takes out Gunther. And now look at the core strength of Sheamus pulling himself up to the top. What does Sheamus have in mind for the ring general? Oh my, what a right. What a chop from Gunther to the chest of Sheamus, sending him off the top. Let's take a look at this one more time. Listen to that. Oh my. So far, this has been a brutal fight between these two. We already knew this was going to be something to see, a battle to witness. And we are witnessing quite the battle in the early ongoings of this thing right now. There's already so much chaos that has already ensued. Even prior to the bell ringing between Imperium and the Brawling Brutes, Gunther picking up Sheamus. Oh, slamming Sheamus' spine first into the steel steps. Oh, that spine rattling drop of Sheamus on the spine on those steps. Oh, can Sheamus pull himself together? Can Sheamus find his way back in this? At the count of 7, Sheamus can't afford to be counted out because the match will end and Gunther will leave as champion. And Sheamus barely makes the count, able to roll back in the ring, still holding on to that lower back. But here comes Gunther with a clubbing blow to the back of Sheamus. And a thunderous chop to Sheamus in the corner, but Sheamus fights back. And now these two going at it. Oh, what a chop to Sheamus. Sheamus dropped to his knees. Gunther, oh, what a chop. And Sheamus's chest about to be busted open. The blood vessels are going to pop in the chest. It seems like they already have. What a kick to the spine of Sheamus. One for good measure. And Sheamus had control earlier in the match, but now Gunther is in the driver's seat. This is where the ring general becomes so strong, so powerful. This is where Sheamus is really going to have to fight through. Sheamus tries to fight back. Oh, a disrespectful slap from Gunther, and then a kick to Sheamus, stunning the Celtic Warrior. Absolutely devastating. And now, oh, what a thunderous chop. And another one has Sheamus caught up in the ropes. Forearm, chop, forearm. This combination from Gunther. He knows just how tough Sheamus is, but he knows deep down that he's tougher, that Sheamus has been doing this for too long, and that he has a lot more left in his tank than Sheamus does. Sheamus has been a part of some of the most brutal matches here in the WWE. And this is just another one added to that list as Sheamus tries to pull himself up. Big boot from Gunther takes Sheamus down. The heart of Sheamus, always that will to fight, the will to continue. That's how much he loves this. He just loves fighting. He loves this. And that's where that willpower, Sheamus, comes through. Will the willpower be enough to pick up the Intercontinental Championship? Oh, but Gunther turns Sheamus around, center of the ring, Boston Crab with nowhere to go. Sheamus is on his forms, though, so that's a good sign for Sheamus. As long as he can continue to maintain that stance and push forward, he still has a chance of breaking this thing, but Gunther doing everything he can to hold Sheamus back, and now turns it into an STF. Great count, great turnaround for Gunther to turn this thing into an STF. Realized Sheamus was going to be able to make it to the bottom rope. Make sure Sheamus has an even harder time, but Sheamus now trying to break Gunther's lock, powering out. Gunther writhing in pain. Sheamus trying to break the fingers of the ring general. Gunther with his clubbing blows to the back of Sheamus. And now Gunther with a blow to the back of Sheamus, just like that, stopping anything Sheamus had going for him. Sheamus had a little bit of momentum, had a little bit of fight back. But the absolute punishment Gunther is bringing to Sheamus has been devastating throughout this bout. What a chop to the back of the neck. And now a boot to Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior knows, this is a fight. This is as legit as it gets. This is the ring general Gunther. This is for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. He's going to have to fight with everything he's got, dig deeper than he's ever had to before if he's going to take out Gunther. Oh, what a shot to the spine of the Celtic Warrior. Boot to the midsection. Now another clubbing blow to the back. We've seen a lot of clubbing blows to the back from Gunther to Sheamus throughout this match. Gunther has wrist control now. This is exactly what you want if you're Gunther with a thunderous chop. Takes Sheamus down, but holds onto the wrist. How much of this attack can Sheamus absorb? There are so many chops you can absorb before you just say, you know what? That's it. I can't do anymore. But that's not Sheamus. Sheamus has never been one to be a quitter. Never been one to give up. Keeps going. He loves fighting until his very last breath. He will give it absolutely everything he has. Give it his all. 100,000% until he says, you know what? Maybe I should, let myself live to see another day. Let myself live to fight another day. And Sheamus still on the receiving end of these chops from Gunther. But the facial expression from Sheamus has changed. Sheamus has that look in his eyes. Sheamus blocks the chop of Gunther, and Gunther saying, wait. Oh, and now a forearm from Sheamus. Now Sheamus showing that he still has fight left in him with these brutal rights to Gunther, but Gunther instead driving Sheamus into the corner to stop the momentum of Sheamus, and now sends the Celtic Warrior to the outside onto the floor. Gunther out to the floor as well. Not going to pick Sheamus up. Scoop slam on the floor. Continuing to work on that spine of Sheamus. We saw a scoop slam earlier on those solid steel steps. And now over the table onto the chair, Sheamus goes over announce desk sent by Gunther. And the official checking on Sheamus, seeing if he's okay to continue. Sheamus has taken quite the punishment throughout this match. And it's visible on his chest. It's red like hamburger meat. And now, oh no, on the announce desk, the 10 beats of the button on our announce desk. You don't see this too often, but Gunther gets out of harm's way, rolls back in the ring, and Sheamus is on the attack, on the march. Clothesline takes out Gunther. Sheamus is somehow back in this. I don't know how, but Gunther rolls to the outs. I don't know how Sheamus has found his way back in this, but there's still a fight left in the Celtic Warrior. And now Gunther out on the ring apron. Trying to get out of harm's way, but it seems he might have put himself in harm's way because Sheamus has now got the 10 beats of the baton going on the ring general Gunther. And got 11 beats of the baton before Gunther was able to somehow escape. An unfamiliar sight for the ring general. You don't see the ring general taking a brutal beating like this too often. Send Sheamus over the barricade and the fans. And now on the barricade with the 10 beats of the Baron. Going past 10. Oh, he's not done. Sheamus having the time of his life. He realizes it's going to take a lot to keep the ring general Gunther down for the 3. And now going to send Gunther back in the ring. That's the only place that Sheamus can win this thing. If he wants to leave as the Intercontinental Champion, he has to win this via pinfall or submission in the center of the ring. And now Sheamus is up at the top. We don't see this too often. A knee dive to the ring general. And Sheamus is feeling it. He is fired up here in Cardiff. We could see a new Intercontinental Champion, and you can see the damage has been done to Sheamus by the ring general. You saw the chest of Sheamus, all those chops from Gunther opening up the blood vessels on the chest of Sheamus. Looks like a massacre. The massacre on Sheamus's chest. And now Sheamus picking up Gunther. What is next for Sheamus? Maybe thinking white noise, but the spine of Sheamus couldn't hold up Gunther. Gunther able to get up and over Sheamus. And now these two trading blows. Thunderous chop from Gunther and a right from Sheamus. These two going tit for tat, center of the ring, with the stakes high for the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. It's about who wants it more, who's going to go the extra mile to leave Cardiff as champion. These two have heart. Fighting with everything they've got. Gunther gets around Sheamus and a German suplex to the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus trying to block the impact the best he could, and Sheamus is back up. Thunderous chop from Gunther. Sheamus still going, well, what a big running knee from Sheamus. Gonna hook the leg. This could do it. And Gunther gets the shoulder up at 2. What a near fall for the challenger. Not enough to keep the champion down. Gunther can't believe Sheamus was able to pull that off for a second. And over 60,000 fans here saying this is awesome, chanting. They love what they're seeing. They love a heavy-hitting bout. And who doesn't? These two are giving their all and leaving it all in the ring. And it's all about the Intercontinental Championship. These are two of the toughest in the business. Sheamus thinking an Irish curse backbreaker, but being blocked by the ring general Gunther. Now Gunther fighting back with back elbows to Sheamus. And now clubbing blow to the back of Sheamus that he's been working on throughout this match. Has a sleeper hold. Submission. Center of the ring. Sheamus could go to sleep. Sheamus down to his knees. Sheamus could be fading. Sheamus still trying to reach for the ropes, but he's a long way away from reaching the ropes. Sheamus trying to fight through, back up to his feet. And Gunther going to turn things around, thinking a power bomb, but Sheamus blocks it. Sheamus thinking white noise. Can he do it? And he connects with a white noise. It connects, hooks the leg. This could do it for the championship. And Gunther able to kick out once again. Gunther, a moment away from losing his Intercontinental Championship that he defeated Ricochet for. Sheamus with that signature white noise of his. Not enough to keep the ring general down for the 3. How much does Sheamus have left? Was that Sheamus's biggest hit that he could pull off? We know that Sheamus has that bro kick still in play that he has yet to use. With over 60,000 fans here at Clash of the Castle watching on this absolute brutal classic. Sheamus and Gunther beating the living hell out of each other. And Sheamus could be measuring up. This could be it. Sheamus is feeding off the energy of the crowd here in Cardiff. Sheamus measuring up for a bro kick to become the Intercontinental Champion, but Gunther sidestepped. Went for a German suplex, back elbow from Sheamus to counter. Oh, and the drop kick from Gunther to Sheamus in the corner. And now Gunther, power bomb. Didn't get all of it. This could do it. And Sheamus kicks out at 2.5. He didn't get all of the power bomb, which may be the only reason Sheamus was able to kick out of that. But nevertheless, this match still going on. You can see Sheamus continuously reaching for the lower back. A lot of damage has been done to the back, inflicted by the ring general himself, Gunther. And that's something that the ring general Gunther can be proud of. The Intercontinental Championship. It's what it's all about. Some of the greatest of all time have held the title. The likes of Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. Perfect, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the late, great Razor Ramon. And now Gunther heads up to the top. Gunther up at the top. Sheamus with a chop to Gunther. And now these two going at it. Thunderous chop to the chest of the ring general. The ring general fighting back. You know, it means it's coming down to desperation. You know, pulling out all the stops when you see the ring general up at the top. And I wouldn't say so much desperation as, you know, laying it all out in the squared circle, giving it everything you've got, because he knows Sheamus is a tough competitor and has given him one heck of a fight. What a kick to the leg of Gunther, knocking him down. Sheamus is not going to let Gunther hit a high risk move, a big move that could potentially take Sheamus out. Sheamus has Gunther up for a Celtic Cross that has won him the WWE Championship before. This time gonna win the Intercontinental Championship. It connects. Can he get to the cover? Hold on that lower back. Come on, you gotta do it if you want to be the champion. This is not over. And a kick out by the ring general Gunther. Look at the body of Sheamus. He's been through it all. Sheamus's eyes lit up. And Sheamus's eyes got wide open when he thought he had it. He thought he had the Intercontinental Championship won. And Gunther showed that there was still fight left in him. With a deep hook of the leg. Thought that was going to do it, but it wasn't enough to keep the ring general down for the 3. Sheamus's mind, he has to be thinking, what do I have to do to keep this man down? What do I have to do to become the Intercontinental Champion and defeat the ring general Gunther? Sheamus now looking for the bro kick. This could do it. Oh, but the back gives out of Sheamus. And now here comes a power bomb. This one had a lot more force to it, but Gunther unable to capitalize right away. But the impact of the low back of Sheamus. Sheamus isn't done fighting. What is this? What is going on? Sheamus isn't done fighting. Sheamus fighting on fumes. And a lariat. What a lariat. That's it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Gunther retains, but a valiant effort from the Celtic Warrior. What a hell of a match. These two left it all in the ring. And in the end, Gunther just had a bit more left in the tank than Sheamus and prevails and retains the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus on a journey to become the Intercontinental Champion for the first time in his career, but unsuccessful. Let's take a look at that final blow. The lariat that turned Sheamus inside out, hooked the leg. This would allow Gunther to leave Cardiff as the champion. And Gunther reigns supreme. All right, everybody. And that was the ring general Gunther and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship at Clash the Castle 2022 in Cardiff, Wales. In the end, Gunther had a little bit more left in the tank than Sheamus with a power bomb followed up by a lariat that turned Sheamus inside out to pick up the victory and reign supreme as still your Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. And with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget, follow me on all my socials on Instagram at Hype the Commentator, Twitch at Hype the Commentator, TikTok at Hype the Commentator, right here on YouTube at Hype the Commentator, and Hype Commentator on X. Thank you all for all the love and support, and I will see you all in the next one.